couldn't figure out. Do I have a bubble in my throat? Let's have a drink then, shall we? Hello. I'm a spacey mess today. As per usual, to be honest though, I've just kind of, oh, my head's not in the frame. Let's try this better, shall we? What is... So you'd think that like having a tripod would make me better at this stuff? No. So, yeah, hi. I'm very spacey. I'm not entirely sure who I am. I want to say mostly Bo, because that's always the case. But hi. Focus, thank you. I have a good tama in my hair. Being very cute. I don't know, I just wanted to come and talk a bit, I guess, because I got some time on my own. Casey's gone into town to do some window shopping, I guess. They need a new phone, because theirs is broken. So they're looking in all the secondhand shops, see what there is while we have no money so that they don't buy anything. So they're going to browse, and I went for a walk with them for a bit. We went to the charity shop and had a look around. There's a really soft yellow blanket, but I have about 50 million blankets, so probably not gonna get that. But yeah, I went for a walk up to the charity shop and then walked all the way up on top of the hoe, which is a really big kind of trek. But I did it, and the whole time me and Casey were talking about lots of stuff. So I guess I kind of wanted to come on here and talk with you too. Yeah. We were talking, well, we were saying that, we were talking a lot about my hair, this thing, because, this is like the natural-ish texture of my hair, by the way. It kind of, it's trying to do something, but the dyes just kill it. But yeah, there was a diffuser, ones that go like this on your hairdryer, in the shop, and I was saying about how that's what I need for my hair, not a normal hairdryer, because my hair is thick, boy, and a tempty curly boy. See, it tries. So I need a proper diffuser to do it properly. So we were talking about that. We were saying about how, like, my mom, they were like, does your mum have hair like you? Surely not. And I'm like, no, my mum's hair is like so long and straight and like really thin, and like, so she could get out of the shower, brush her hair, and then let it dry and it be dead straight, you know. Whereas I get out the shower, if I brush my hair, it goes like, pfft. If I do anything naturally, it just does this, you know. So I've always had like such a different texture hair to my mum, and she's always like had to yank through my hair. So yeah, we were talking about all of that, and then we were talking about, because I was like, I walked all the way up to the top of the hill and felt quite proud of myself, because a couple months ago I would not have made it up that hill. I would have, but I would have been in a lot of pain. I would have been very exhausted. You know, I wouldn't be able to do much more than walk up that hill. Whereas I was up it so fast, up in a couple seconds, and then, not seconds, but like a couple minutes I was at the top, and I wasn't out of breath, and I wasn't in too much pain, and I was doing it, and I think it's good. So I don't know if I've said that on here, but my physio thinks that I might have another diagnosis on top of my disability, which you'd think would be a bad thing. You'd think that having another diagnosis on top of your previous one would be a bad thing, because more problems, but it actually has been life-changing, I guess, in a good way. So with my disability called HSP, if you Google that, it will come up with a heart condition, so don't try and call me out. People have done that. I'm not going to tell you the full length name, I guess, because I don't want people researching me. But it basically is a degenerative condition. So if you need a walking aid, then I'm sorry, you need a walking aid. If you're in a wheelchair, I'm really sorry. That's it. You're only going to get worse, And I have needed walking aids for a long time now. I can't leave the house properly without them. And, with the HSP, that means I'm that far gone, I'm that bad. And, but with this new diagnosis, which is FND, so many things, it is basically half physical condition and half a psychological condition. It's all about your nerves and your nervous system, and basically your body. The hardware is fine. The hardware is absolutely fine and works well, but the software doesn't. The brain doesn't send the right messages, it doesn't do the right things, so that the body isn't working properly. But physically it's fine. You get me? So basically, an example with this condition is like if you were to sprain your ankle and lay in bed for a couple of days, with FND, you're more likely to be bedbound for longer if you stay in bed for a couple of days, because being immobile makes you worse. Staying in bed will make you feel worse. You tell yourself you're worse, so then your body makes you worse. And, I've been telling myself and been fighting my family, for so long, going, no, there's something wrong with me, help me, there's something wrong, that I've made myself this worse. I've made myself this bad. Doctors, when they looked at me first and they were like, oh God, you're only 22 and you're in a wheelchair with HSP, I'm so sorry. You're going to be in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. Whereas with FND, they look at me and they go, you're 20 and you've got FND. That's amazing. With physio, with psychotherapy, with encouragement, with small baby steps, you can regain your health. You can regain your ability to walk and do things, and and it's kind of worked, because I've spent so long being like, no, there's something wrong with me, help me, listen to me, believe me that I'm disabled, I need a wheelchair, I need this and this and this, because I am, and I do need them, but I've convinced myself that I'm so disabled that I can't get up and just do housework, that I can't go for a small walk, that I need to be on heat blankets all the time and laying down on the sofa all the time or on painkillers all the time. And that's not the case, you know. My physio was like, yeah, if you try to just do it, don't overexert yourself, but you'll realize that if you get up and do more, you'll be able to do more. So with Anamanga kind of forcing me to be up and running around, and I didn't have a wheelchair that year, I had my rollator, so if I needed the support or help, I had to still walk. I couldn't just sit in the chair, you know. It meant that I was a lot more physical. And then the day after Anamanga, I thought, I'm gonna be fucked. I'm gonna be so dead. I won't be able to walk. I'll be on so much painkillers. I'll be crying, blah, 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 blah. I thought I was gonna be fucked. But I had to go to my mum's. So I was up and walking around and doing stuff. And the next day, I did the same thing. And since then, I've been trying to get up and do more, make myself cups of tea more. You know, if we needed something from the shop, not just be like, Case, go get it. Be like, all right, I'll go get it, just because it's up there. And it's working, clearly. Ooh. No, you didn't catch the fish. You're trapped. Casey doesn't like being on camera. Casey's trapped in the corner. I just picture you just straight up and then just your whole body just running away. You're the fish.
No. You're hitting me. You're the fish.
You fished me. What are you doing? I got a new seat. Are you sitting? Are you in my video?
I don't mind.
Casey's silly. What are you doing? That's right. You can. You can. Because I have a shower. You silly. I'm sorry for screaming. Casey came home and then attacked us with tickles. And I was screaming. I kept saying I was gonna film and then they would be caught. Hello. My name's Layla, and hello. I got really excited about the Easter. Come in. It's Easter soon. And then there's a lot in Poundland for the Easter. There's colouring books and baby chicks and baby lambs, and there's stained windows painting, but they're like plastic. You paint them and they go in the window, and I want to get Easter eggs and Easter hunt. Easter's my favourite. I wanted to wear this one. Because I'm a princess. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say bye-bye and do some colouring. Bye! Bye-bye! Bye!